So a quick update. We have talked about how we haven't really done much work on the building for the past about year. It was about a month or so before Christmas of last year that we stopped, and we haven't really done a whole lot since then. We were hoping to get back to work and to start to continue on with the master bedroom and fixing up the ceiling support, the restructuring that I've been doing. But I've kind of come to where I've realized I'm just going back and forth a lot with what we want the layout to be, and not only layout, but also some structural things that doing it all myself has just kind of been a little bit too much. And I've kind of decided, rather than just pushing forward and just kind of winging it with a lot of these things, we're going to kind of take a step back and reanalyze the situation a little bit. And so what we're doing right now is we're talking with a friend who's a designer, and he's going to come in, and he was actually supposed to come in today, and unfortunately some things fell through, but that will be happening soon, where he's going to come in and take a look at the building, in particular this area here that we're focused on working on right now. In the long run, we'll probably end up getting help from him to come up with an overall cohesive design for most of the building. But right now, we just want to have him come in and just to kind of get a second opinion, I guess. And so just so that we know that as we're moving forward, we're doing it right, and that we've thought about different options. Just in terms of like the master bedroom, I've talked about the small room that's actually right above me, that's off the side of the master bedroom. We just want to figure out what's going to be the best way to lay out where the bathroom will be, and not only in the master bedroom, but then the family room and this room out here, this big kind of open living room that we may or may not use as a library. There's just, you can hear as I'm even talking, there's just a lot of things that are kind of up in the air, and we haven't fully settled on what direction we want to go with a lot of these things. And so all that to say, we're kind of just taking a step back. And in the past, I've done a lot of just rushing forward. I just wanted to get stuff done. So rather than stopping and thinking through things, I would just do it. And then I found that with different projects that I've even done here, there's things that I'm very unhappy with about how different things turned out. And I'm guessing in the future, we'll probably end up redoing some of those things. So rather than doing that, we're going to stop and get some help. We're going to get, again, a designer to come in. And so with that, we will be sharing, whatever the designs we end up coming up with, he comes up with. Obviously, we'll be working with him to come up with something that we're happy with. But we'll be sharing that with you guys as soon as we have stuff to share, because I know a lot of you have been wanting to see a layout. You've been wanting to see blueprints and kind of what our goals are for what the look will be. So yeah, we'll share that as soon as we have something to share. And so yeah, we're taking a pause and gonna get a layout nailed down for how we want it to look, so that we have something kind of solid to go off of. And then also with that, we're also getting another friend who's a contractor who's going to come in and help us do some of the actual work. And so we're hoping that will mean that once we get the design and we get some scheduling things figured out, that we can actually start to make some more visible progress and have more to show in terms of the renovation actually being done. Because I know we haven't been able to show a whole lot of that lately on the channel. And so in the meantime, we are going to continue to try to put out Q&A videos, continue to put out more of those. I know there's some different areas around the building and even the backyard that people have been wanting to see that we haven't shown a whole lot of. And so we might do some shorter tour videos as well. We'll try to put out some filler content in the meantime while we're waiting for the design and able to move forward with all of that. Getting the finalized design, the actual design, will probably take a little bit more time, but I do have that I know some of you have been wanting to see a layout, so I might do a video or two just showing some of the, that design work that I did in The Sims, just so you can get an idea of what the general layout of the building hopefully will be in the end. And so I already did one of those videos kind of walking through some of that, but it was mostly focused on just the master bedroom. And so I'd like to do one that shows the layout that I made for the rest of the building. And it also, when I will pull that up, it gives an idea of just how big the building is, which is kind of cool to see. And, just the number of rooms. So yeah, you can be looking for that. I'm going to try to hopefully put something like that together soon. On top of, again, putting out as much as we can in terms of answering questions and tour videos. So if you do have questions, continue to ask those. We're not going to be able to get to them all, but we are trying to answer, especially the ones that continue to be repeated. There's a lot of repeated questions that tells us that this is a question a lot of people want to have us answer. And so, keep asking questions. We will try to answer those. And then, I'll be looking for different stuff that we'll continue to try to put out in the meantime while we're waiting for the design to get finalized so we can move forward with this. And so our goal is to get some, good progress done this year. We're really hoping that this time next year, there's a very visible difference in this area that we've shown a lot. We've shown a lot of the area where the dining room is, where our master bedroom will be. That's where our focus has been, and so we're really hoping that we can start to actually see some changes. That you guys will actually be able to see some changes in the building, and so and the social media account's growing, this YouTube channel is growing, all of this is growing so much faster and bigger than we ever thought it would. And one of the primary reasons why we decided to start doing all this and sharing about all this in the first place was because we haven't really had the financial ability to get this, to make any serious progress on the building. We didn't come into this project with a great idea, a solid plan of exactly how we were going to get it done, which probably wasn't the best way to go into it, but it was more, I guess, a step of faith almost of we knew we wanted it. We knew what the potential was. And we just hoped that we would somehow find the means to make it happen. So one of those ideas of making it happen, of being able to have the funds to do it, was to start sharing about it on social media, in the hopes, that, with monetization and brand deals and all that, we knew that was a possibility. We knew that there was a possibility that people would potentially be interested in this. And so it's proven to be true and in much bigger ways than we had anticipated. And so what that means is that there are opportunities starting to come from the YouTube channel, from the social media platforms, where at least a little bit at this point of funding is coming in. And so hopefully that will, with everything else, help to kind of speed this up. Whether, we have all the money at once to do this or not, it's going to be somewhat of a drawn out project. And so we appreciate those of you who are, in this for the long haul, because even when we get, some of this, the master bedroom and the dining room and all this project that you've seen so far, the rooms that we've been showing a lot of, this is just one phase, really in the long term of the building. There's the kitchen. That's going to be a massive undertaking, and then just a whole other side of the building that there's going to be a lot of things to do. So yeah, all that to say, we appreciate those of you who are following, those of you who are in it for the long haul, because it's going to be quite a journey to continue to get all of this done. So thanks for everybody following along, subscribing, and commenting on the videos. All that's encouraging. It's really fun to see your guys' comments and even suggestions. And we do read through as many comments as we can, and a lot of you make good suggestions that we actually stop and look at and think about. And so, yeah, we appreciate all that. So yeah, I just wanted to give you all that quick update, kind of let you know what's going on here and why you may not be seeing a lot of actual renovation videos in the near future, at least, until we can get that design kind of nailed down. So yeah, thank you for watching this, and we'll see you all in the next video.